Welcome, folks. Welcome. It's a pleasant Sunday here in the city of Tulsa, Green Country, Oklahoma. Welcome. It is your humble servant, your brother, your father, your uncle, your CEO, your loved one, whatever name you may call me. Welcome to the Sunday Motivational and Gospel Hour here at Talk TV Media Network. Every Sunday, of course, we do come here at 8 p.m. Liberian time and 3 p.m. Central Standard Time here, where we motivate each other, where we encourage each other, where we discuss issues that will bring growth into our lives and the society we live in. So welcome. Please share the broadcast wherever you are watching us from, and please let us know where you are watching us from. We would love to know, because every Sunday, this is what we do here every Sunday. You know, the first Sunday in the month of August. Today, the 3rd, y'all. AD 2025. I almost said 2024. AD 2025. So welcome, folks. This is the day that the Lord has made, for we must rejoice and be glad in it, folks. Every Sunday, I look forward to coming here, share with you, dialogue, and just talk, and someone will be encouraged, someone will be touched, someone will be moved. Why? Because if God gives you a gift, you might as well just use it. Or you don't use it, it's going to die. Or he's going to use it for someone else. He's going to pass the torch. Whatever the gifting is that God has given you, if you cannot use it, he's going to pass that gift to someone else. Yeah. That's like, there's a scripture that talks about in the Bible that if you cannot worship him, he can turn the stones. He can make the stones to worship him. Yeah. So welcome. This is CEO time. Your participation, your contributions, your comments, I highly appreciate them, all of them, and sitting here to be able to talk, to dialogue with all of you. It's just a blessed day for me, to be here, to be alive, for the fact that we are alive, all of us, to see a new month. The The 8th month of the year is gone. I mean, it's here, and it will soon be gone. So welcome to Talk TV Media Network. It's just an hour show where we encourage each other. Yeah. So let us know where you're watching us from, what part of the planet Earth, whether you're watching us from Pluto, from Mercury, from Earth, from Jupiter, wherever you're watching us, Africa, England, US, the Caribbean, wherever you're watching us from. Welcome to the show. Deveo, Deve Monue. That was the song you heard from our brothers, Glorious Lambs International. The song of David in the Bible. How he slept with Uriah's wife. Yeah. Happy Sunday to you, my brother from another mother. Yeah, Mr. Thomas Bombe. Happy Sunday to you as well. Thank you for joining me. Sometimes, man, the gospel is in you, and the encouragement part is in. Someday you just got to join me here, man. Instead of just listening, I love to have you on a set with me. All of you guys. Yeah. It's a beautiful time, beautiful day. And I have a very, very, very good and interesting topic to talk about today. Very good topic. I'm telling you, you wouldn't want to leave. You want to be a part of it. And I don't know if I will be able to do that topic justice, right? I have no clue if I will. But I'm going to do my best, as always, because it's just an hour show, right? So, but before I do that, I am going to play a song here. Hey, the Honorable himself, the counselor himself, T. Damasha Sisi, a comrade and a brother. Welcome. So I have a song for you guys before I delve into what I want to talk about tonight. And it's so unique to me because this is my nephew who sang this song here. And many of you probably know him, but it's a good song. It's a good song. I might have a way to excuse myself so that way you will be able to see the song. On the serious note, you'll be able to see the song play out for itself. Yes. So this is the song, Holy Father. So enjoy the song. Right after that, we will start our broadcast for tonight. Thomas.
Take a look at me now. I'm a wonder. You don't know my story. I'm on fire. Been losing my mind, taking over. I'm not tired. The devil now is a liar. I'm up higher. Take a look at me. Take a look at me now. Take a look at me. My life is just a ball. Holy Father. Holy Father. Holy Father. Yeah, man, they wonder. They see me, they wonder what a blessing. Whoa, my life be better. I'm a wonder. I'm a living evidence, so I'm a testamento. I'm a chosen, I'm the light. On my path tonight in the fight. And you know the tiger to the bless me regularly. And he just to treat me like every day in a holiday. Take a look at me. Take a look at me now. My life is just a ball. Holy Father. Holy Father. Holy Father. Take a look at me now. Take a look at me now. Take a look at me. My life is just a wonder. Holy Father.
Holy Father, sit down, look at me now. Hey, sit down, look at me now. See where God has taken me and where he has brought me. Look at me now. Sit down. What are you going to do about that? There's nothing you can do about it. Yes. Hey, yeah. Special Sunday shout out to my nephew out there, Thomas Ndole, whose album I just played. You know, there. Hey, my sister Eunice. Yeah, the music left all of you and went to Thomas Ichirel. You know what you say? Yeah, look at my man talking. Say I prefer to leave the religious discussion with the pastors, bishop. Yeah, right. Who the pastor? You who the elder? The elder, the one that make the church what it's supposed to be. You who's supposed to be here? Yeah, Damasha says that sitting down over there. I don't care whether he is politically the way he political and all he whatever and lawyer. Inside him is a bishop. He has a bishop inside him. But man, you gotta join us here. There's a bishop inside you. You gotta preach. There's a sonner inside you. You think the papa and the old man what they put inside you? You think that small thing? That seed the planter is there. I'm just making use of my own. So y'all gotta join me here. Let's inspire people. Iron sharpens iron. You know, that's what we got to do with each other. You got no excuse. We have no excuse. No excuse. Too many spiritual leaders are falling into. So you don't want to fall in temptation. That's why you're running away for. This guy is funny. This guy is interesting. Okay, my man, you threw me upset, man. You threw me upset completely. The guys in Culver City, I don't know what's going on with you guys. You should be on the set with us tonight. Radio Eagle 88.7. What is wrong tonight? We had everything set up for you guys to be here. I don't see anybody so far. I wonder what is the hold up because we all talked and had everything. What's going on? What's going on, guys? Whatever. Regardless, howbeit, the show must continue, right? That's the whole thing. That's the beautiful thing. You gotta continue. No matter what you do, no matter what people do, or whatever the frustrations, we are here to stay. Talk TV Media Network is here. It's a people's network. It's here to stay. We ain't going nowhere. And sooner or later, people are going to see the places, the many places that God is taking this platform. This platform is independent, is non-political. We are not funded or sponsored by any politician or political entity. We here, we speak our mind. We speak on behalf of the community. We speak on behalf of the people. That's why we call ourselves the voice for the voiceless here at Talk TV Media Network. For those of you who do not know, just so you know that we are the voice for the voiceless. We go places where others do not go. Yeah, that's why we broadcast globally to making sure we shine the light. And at the foundation of it, we know that Christ, God, is the foundation for this platform, for this network. So he is the cornerstone. And even though we sit here, we talk politics, community development, we talk about health, we talk about entertainment and all of that stuff, we are aware that God is the foundation for this platform. So I just wanted to say that so you all will know. With that being said, today I wanted to talk to us. There's a small topic God gave me for discussion tonight on this platform, and it's right there. It's simple. It's called Another You. Another You in you. You know, another you in you. That's what I want to talk to us about tonight. A reflection of who you are. What are you? You know, another you. There's always another you. Who you are, there is always another side of that. And I would love to begin with this portrait tonight, this picture that you're looking at. looking at a young man looking at himself in the mirror, two mirrors, and one he's facing, the other one is his back as well, and it's all him. As humans, created in God's likeness, there's always another you, and most of us are not aware of that. Most of us are not cognizant of this, that there is always another you in you. And some of us cannot even identify that other part of us. That another you, some of us, we do not comprehend. It's very hard to understand that part of us, right? And it comes in different facets. The fact that sometimes people, some cultures have the belief that when people die, they don't go to heaven. You know, they wander around the earth and they go on another side of the planet. But that's a different myth, belief. But I don't subscribe to that. But there is always in this world, in this body, in this spirit that you have found yourself, there is a part of you that you are yet to discover. There is so much a part of you that is in another person. And that is why we sometimes share common identities. That's why we share common pains. That's why we share joy as a people. We have within us empathy. We have within us empathy, the ability to empathize with each other, to relate with each other. There's a reflection that we find ourselves into others, that we envision, we see sometimes ourselves. You see yourself in someone else's. You like a mirror. That mirror that I just put on the screen. You are like a mirror. You stand in front of the mirror when you get into your bathrooms, or when you're dressing up, you stand up, you watch yourself, and you see the other side of you, and it helps you to correct. Oh, I need to do my eyelashes right here. Oh, my nose. Oh, my hair. Oh, I need to remove this. I need to trim this. Oh, my hair is, all of that stuff. Why? That physical object that is placed between you and that image that you see. If that image, that mirror wasn't there, there is no way for you to see that side, that part of you. It becomes very difficult for you to see that part of you. But what helps you to see that part of you is because of that mirror that you stand in front of. Where am I? Someone may say, Mr. Ngadu, where are you going with this? You will only know when you stay with me. Why, if that physical mirror, that object is not before you? Just stay with me. If that physical object, that mirror is not before you, who do you see? How do you see? What is the next thing that helps you to see the other side of you? Of course, your five senses. Your mind. Yes, that's what that does. Your mind. So your mind helps you to see yourself. Vision. My son is calling me. Bro, I sent you the link. You just need to join into the link. I'm on a live show. You know that you have the link. So vision, your mind helps you, your spiritual intellect, your spiritual mind that God has given you helps you to see the other part of you that, sometimes others do not see. How you carry yourself, the sorrow, the pains, the reflection of you. Is it positive? Is it negative? All of that. Because how you see yourself helps you to behave better, to react better. How you see yourself is how you're going to be. Because it's scripture, the Bible says, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So your mind is a reservoir that God has given you that is so packed with so much. And sometimes we limit ourselves as though, God has a limit or a cap placed over our minds. right? And we're not cognizant of that. We're not even sure. But sometimes we have to know that God has given us. That is why when you look at in the Western world here, that's why you see man in space. That is why man is in space. Because why? People use their mind to go to space. That's what happens in space. That's why people use their mind to make cars, vehicles, airplanes. That's why the mind of a human being is used for doctors to open you up and close you back up.
Well, this is Eagle FM 88.7. We are trying to link up with the top.
So that's what happened with the mind. The mind.
Best to make sure that we can get
Hello?
them. And as soon as we get the CEO, we'll bring you the live here on this radio.
You are live.
Yes, so we're trying our best to see what we can do.
Michael, are you there?
To get it. Hello?
Michael, can you hear me? I'm getting you.
So we're still doing our best to make sure we can get
Michael,
the CEO.
Michael, I'm getting you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm live.
Okay. Yeah, I'm already live. So just join in and connect. Just connect. So that way I don't lose.
Yeah, sorry, the network to our area today is a bit bad. Lone Star sometimes can be fluctuating, but however, we try our best to get you.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry for
we
that.
Only have,
Sorry for coming late. Yeah.
That's okay. We only have 30 minutes. Let me deal with the topic I'm dealing with. I will recap and remind our listening audience what we're talking with. So we're here talking about. Just give me some time. Let me expound on the topic.
Okay.
So we are talking about another you, the one that you see on the screen. There is always another you in you.
Okay.
You think you are who you are, but there is always someone that is a part of you, in you.
Mm-hmm.
So what was I saying? What I was saying, when you see how God has formed and created a human mind to expand, to go to the skies, to in space, and create cars and airplanes and vehicles and all kinds of objects, and be able to open a human being up and close them up and put them on a surgery table and put you to sleep and wake you back up. It's all part of the brain, human mind. What God has given man. Right? So another shadow of you, a version of you, has to do with self-awareness. That's one aspect.
Mm-hmm.
Self-awareness is one of the areas. Are you aware of who you are? Are you aware the way God has made you? Are you aware of the talents and the giftings and the many things that God has placed within you? Are you aware of those things? Because in order for you to see the other you have to have self-awareness. You have to have self-awareness in order for you to see those things that God has placed within you.
Mm-hmm.
Are you aware? What is your self-awareness? Is one of those things that you have to nail down pretty well. Do you see the you that you see in you? Do you see that you in others? Sometimes people see you see yourself, in other people. As in the case of, those of us who are parents that have children, sometimes you can born 4 or 5 children, but there is one that looks so identical like you, almost not just looking like you, but even in ways, in your behavior, the way your ways are, that child behavior is just like you. And most people would say, man, among all your kids, all your children, this child is so much of you.
Oh, yeah, sure.
That is a reflection. That is the mirror, folks, that you get, that I'm talking about. You being able to see you in another. There's always a version of you that you're not aware of. But tonight, I want to encourage our listening audience to know that, there's always a you in you. And with those of you who are listening on the radio tonight, and those of you who are watching online, I put an image earlier on, before the radio guys came on. with a guy, a young man standing in the mirror. I mean, standing facing the mirror and the back of the mirror, two mirrors, between two mirrors. And he gets to see his back and he gets to see his face. He sees himself. This is a physical example that I brought. But more than that, the greater one is where you have to use your mind to look at your character traits, to introspectively look at yourself, within yourself. What are you good at? What is it? And the biggest question here is, ask yourself, why am I on earth? Why am I on planet Earth? That is the $1 million question tonight. Why are you on this, in this world? Why do you think God have you here? There are people that were here before you. There were people and they died and they transitioned. And you are here this period, this decade, this age, this century. Why are you here? You ask yourself these important questions, folks. It will help you. These questions will direct you in the right path, so that you won't be jumping all over the place. You won't be flying from here to here. You won't be like XYZ. You won't be like Mary. You won't be like John. You won't be like Paul. You won't be like this and that. You know, you want to be the you that God has created, uniquely, beautifully, and wonderfully made in his own image. That is the person you want to discover. And when you discover you, there's nobody else, you know, that's out there that will outdo you. You'll be able to work within your context, your frame of mind, and the space that God has given you to create for you to make an impact in this world. You want to be the you that after your time on earth is over, that people will remember you and remember what you have done to affect and effects change in society. That's what you want to do. What type of name, legacy you want to leave behind? What type of you do you want to leave behind for people to follow, for people to remember? How are you impacting your neighbor, your society, right? There's a scripture in the Bible that says, how can you say you love me, God? How can you say to me, God, that you love me, but your brother that you sleep with or that you hung around with, you don't like them, you hate them? How true is that? What kind of love is that? When you cannot get along with your brother that you live in the same community, your friend that you're in the same group, you can't get along, you hate them, but you say you love God. That is hypocrisy. That's hypocrisy. You're a liar. Let me just put it down there. How are you a liar? You don't love God. Because you and I are God's image. If we do not love each other, how can we say we love God? How can we say we love God, folks? Yes, tonight, I'm here to encourage us to look within yourself. Who are you? What are the abilities that God has placed within you? And some of you, you don't have to go to get a PhD degree to uncover those abilities, those talents.
Oh, yeah.
Some people don't even, they are in villages and towns and cities. They don't have to sit in a classroom. They have been able to discover their talents and their abilities and the you that God has placed within them. What are you doing? Are you the one who is just sitting there? You fold your hands, your feet are intact, your hands are intact, and you sit there praying every day for God to send manna from heaven before you get food to eat. That's not the part of you that I'm talking about. The part of you I'm talking about is the you that will get up and tap into the resources, into the abilities, into the talents, into everything that God has placed within you. I know you will not be able to uncover all of them, but if you can uncover few. I gave you a common example that I always tell my children here. the power of a car, an automobile, a vehicle, how many, however way you guys may call it. A vehicle was designed by a manufacturer. That's why you see every vehicle that you drive, it has a manual in it. It comes with a manual. Every production that is produced from the factory, this and that, comes with a manual. What does that manual do? That manual tells you how to operate that vehicle, how to operate that motorcycle, how to operate that keke. Why? Because the person who created that instrument, that car, which is the manufacturer, please design the engine of the car. And when you open the hood, you open the engine, you'll see so many compartments, so many things in the engine. They went to work, and the people working in that engine, some of those engines are V4, some of them are V6, some of them are V8. Different types with different horsepower, with different ability to perform. Some of them in mud. Some of them cannot perform when they're in the mud. They get stuck. It's simply because the person that designed that vehicle, that truck, knows what they put within them. Some of them are two-wheel drive, some of them are four-wheel drive. And so when you take a two-wheel drive in the mud and a two-wheel drive gets stuck, but you bring a four-wheel drive in that same spot, the four-wheel drive will be able to move because the power that the four-wheel drive has is more than the two-wheel drive.
More than, obviously. Sure.
Where am I going with this? Someone may ask. I'm going somewhere so you can see yourself in this picture tonight, what you are capable of doing. Now, if you don't read a manual, if you don't consult the manual, you will not know the power and the ability that car has. So the same thing, vice versa. If you don't go to the Word of God, if you don't go to God that created you and I, to ask Him to read the manual, the things that He has put in His book, to understand what He has placed within you, you will underperform. You will not know the abilities or the potential that you possess, that you have. Folks, tonight is a wonderful night for all of us. Tonight, this is what we do here at Talk TV Media Network, to come here to encourage one another. I said iron sharpens iron. We don't play. We don't play here. We do the things that God has called us to do here. Even though we are a network, but every Sunday we come here, 8 p.m. Liberian time, 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, my time, and globally around the world, other people, you're watching, all of you. That's what we do. And not only politics we can talk here. It's not only music we can talk here. It's not all the other things we can talk here. But sometimes we know that as humans, we need to live with each other. We need to live with each other in peace, in harmony, in joy, with shared empathy, being able to encourage one another, being able to equip each other. Then at the end of the day, we have a better society. I'm going to pause so far, and I'll give our listening audience another song. And this is going to take me back to the opening song because Michael came in late. The students who in, the students are always coming in late. They don't know the subject and the verb and the predicate, all the and the noun, the pronoun, all the things that the teacher talk about. What can happen to students are always coming late. But anyway, regardless of that, I'm still going to play Glorious Lamb, of course, for our hearing tonight, for our listening audience. So enjoy.
So we no blah, bleed dead. Tibe mama kawa, mo esrebo piyo. Tibe mama daddy, kaya jama kaboya. Tibe lidi boy, kaya jama you doing. Maju na we, bigado ni magadre. Tibe mama kawa, bewa kima do down. Timadu na majie, tibitie mamadu aji. Age mayu ni mawe weni netuwe. Wani netuwe o, ye mwoni konyo we. Wage madweda, ni nyemo besiba. Ni nyemo besiba o, yuba ya mwoni konyo. Tibi o.
David Monue. David. The story of David, many of you who understand the glorious Lamb, this language, you realize that the song is about David, the king of King David in the Bible, who slept with his servant's wife, Uriah, and God punished him too. So that was the song you just listened to. Can you hear me, Michael?
Oh yes, you're live, sir.
Good. Thank you so much. So those of you who are just joining us, we are discussing tonight a topic about you, another you, the you that God has made, the you that you cannot discover, the you that you cannot see. We are here tonight trying to uncover you. And even in the process too, I'm uncovering myself, because I will tell you this. The thing I'm doing right now, if you were to tell me this 10 years, 15 years ago, do it, I will not do it, because I will be so shy. I'm someone who never used to stand in front of people to talk.
Same here, sir.
Yes, I will be so shy. I will tell you that this is not my thing. And we always say that. You will normally hear people say that, oh, that's not my area. That's not my area.
Not my area.
How do you know that that is not your area? Have you consulted the manual, which is the Bible, that God has placed within you, that talent that you have, that you say that now, or you just scared, you're just nervous? So sometimes we need to tap in. Sometimes fear, the devil comes with fear to discourage us from doing that business that God has placed on your mind for a long time. And the funny thing is, sometimes when God gives you a business idea or something to do, and you're not doing it, you put it on the back burner, you keeping it, you postponing it. When you go find out somebody else doing the same thing, then you say, oh, I had the same idea. I had an idea 2 years, 3 years ago. But why you did not work? Why is it that you did not implement it?
No innovation.
Yes, that's why we are here to encourage you. When God places something in your heart, boom, you open your mind, he gave you something, boom, he drop it there. Begin to do something. Work towards it. That means God is telling you, like this, I'm in it. Take a little bit of risk. Because life is full of risk anyway. Whether you take it, you don't take it. Take not just any kind of stupid risk, but take a calculated risk.
Mm-hmm.
A calculated risk is you weigh the options, the pros and cons, and then you realize, okay, I can do it, and the collateral damage is not so much. Whether if the damage is done, it's not going to be so much. But the chances of me succeeding are a little bit higher than the damage. So you take that risk. That's what you want to do. Right? So God has given all of us talents, giftings, ideas. But what are you doing with that idea? What are you doing with that business idea that God has given you? What are you doing with that thing that God has placed in your hand? It's just like the story of Moses in the Bible. You know, when Moses was standing there in the bush and God was commissioning him, telling him to go and free the children of Israel from bondage. Yes. And all Moses had was a rod. And it's funny, I was discussing this with a close father of mine this week about the stick, the rod that was in Moses' hand. Man, I wish I have my rod so I could show it to the people. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I got it, raw. I got it here. Yes. This rod. This is all Moses had in his hand. This, my people.
Okay.
Right? And so, but he did not know the power of the rod that was in his hand until God told him, Moses, drop the rod on the floor. And he dropped it, and the rod turns into a snake. And he said, go and pick it up by the tail. And he picked it up, and it turns back into a rod. Now he said, go. I am have sent you, God. So when God behind you, what can come against you? When God is for you, who will come against you?
No one.
So I am the same position I am tonight. I'm standing here. I'm asking you the same thing that God has asked Moses. What is that in your hand? Are you going to use that thing in your hand, or are you going for until you become a millionaire before you do the things that God wants you to do? Until you get $10,000 in your bank before you do what God has told you to do? Or are you going to begin with what you have? So I'm asking you tonight, what is that you have in your hand? What is that gift things in your hand? What is that talent in your hand? What is that little idea that God has given you in your hand? What is that little child? That little child that God has placed in your hand, that you're taking care, that you're raising to turn them into somebody. That child could become a president tomorrow. That child could become a minister or a senator tomorrow.
Obviously.
Are you taking good care of that thing that God has placed in your hand? Because you are accountable. You are accountable to God. For everything that God has placed in your hand, you are accountable. You are obligated to give account one day. So don't give up. Ask yourself the hard questions. You know, do research and find out. Don't just sit down there, hey man. Now lazy people can sit down and say, God, I'm sitting down here, God, you say you will provide all my riches according to your glory, or whatever in glory, or this and that. You'll provide all my needs according to your riches in glory. Okay, God gonna provide all your needs, but he gave you 2 hands, he gave you 2 feet, and nothing wrong with you. but you're sitting down there, you don't want to go do something, but then you praying for
That's
God.
what that's what I was saying. There's a saying that says faith without work is a dead faith.
It's a dead faith. You're right.
Obviously. Mm-hmm.
Faith without work is dead because
It's a dead, yeah.
you have to implement that. Put your hands to work because there where your blessing
Mm-hmm.
is. The scripture says that I will bless the work of your hand, that whatever you put
Sure.
your hand to shall be blessed.
Honestly.
So,
Sure.
how do you expect blessing when your hands are not at work?
That's it. I see you. I'd like to come in briefly, although I came
All
in a
right.
bit late, but I'd like to come in briefly to appreciate you, for this talking point. It's actually interesting and it's welcoming. I'd like to appreciate you so kindly for this dedicated, brilliant, talking point. But basically, before I go further, I'd like to appreciate you alongside your team, the Top TV Media Network, for the little thing that came for the 26. We appreciate it a lot anyway. I'd like to take this time to appreciate you and your team for the little thing that came for us for the 26. We are excited and we appreciate that wholeheartedly. So going further with the
My man,
talking point,
you
I
are,
believe.
you're trying to get me in trouble.
Oh, no, man, it's just a way of
My
appreciating you.
man,
No one should stick it.
the thing that done behind closed door can't come to light. You can't do that.
Oh, okay, 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 okay.
The
See you.
Bible
No
says,
problem, sir.
whatever your left hand does, your right hand will not know. Hey, why you coming?
Oh, okay, okay. Uncle, sorry, because I know you punish me. Sorry, Uncle. I will take the
That's why I
punishment.
will
No problem.
punish
I'll
you
back.
for real. That's
I'll
why
bring
I
the
will punish
chicken. No, I'll bring the chicken. The chicken will come. So,
you. Okay.
to just buttress you a bit, as you were saying, I'm so excited about this talking point. Your you is when God created you as an individual. When your mother put to bed with you and you started working, you start crawling, walking, and you start going to school, you graduated from high school, and you started doing something for yourself. And then another you now is the best version of you that you will make out of what God has made of you.
Mm-hmm.
In my own understanding, I believe that's it. Because God gave you life. God gave you two hands. God gave you 2 feet. God gave you 2 eyes. God gave you strength to move and do something. But
Mm-hmm.
you cannot sit supinely or do anything and you believe you can be a better person. It's not possible.
Right.
Say, for example, if you are a common coal seller, you're selling coal. That coal selling you're doing, you can turn into a millionaire or billionaire tomorrow. And people will come to you to seek for help from you.
Right.
All you have to do is just to put your mind to it and move forward. That's why they call your you and another you and you. Because God created you in the first place, He brought you forth to the earth. He gave you a life, He gave you the privilege to move, gave you to your eyes are all correct, your legs, everything okay. Now, it is now your time to make the best version of you that God has created you.
Mm-hmm.
So, brothers and sisters following the radio this evening, I'd like to urge all of you, just to watch as a CEO, that we can be that best version of ourselves. We can be that best person that people will see us as the role model. You sit on the radio and you propound well. People say, oh, yes, I love Michael when he's on the radio. You sit in your little corner, maybe in a classroom as a teacher. You teach the children and they go home and they are excited to recite what you taught them. That's the
Yes.
real you.
Yes.
Legacy.
Some people
You got
love
to
the
give something
classroom
to
without the
people. You
classroom.
said in the
Some people
market.
love the classroom without the classroom. They get sick.
Oh yes, obviously. It's the same as myself. If I don't sit behind the microphone for just a day, I feel sick because I love what I'm doing. So once you are into something, you should do it beyond people expectation. Do it beyond people expectation. We never expected anybody to go beyond this thing as it relates to journalism or as it relates to being a market woman, as it relates to becoming a teacher. We just thought about just somebody who now used to talk before in the community. He's now sitting on the radio. He's now in the classroom imparting the knowledge of our children, helping them. Some of them have even turned today to become senators, representatives. I mean, that's the real you they're talking about. So just about the CEO basically about what we're talking about this evening. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, folks. Like I always say in radio business, time is our biggest enemy.
Okay,
So
sir.
our time is down to the wire. We have 5 minutes left for our show, our Sunday gospel show, to come to a close. And all I want to encourage each and every one of you is to um, discover the you that God has created.
Obviously.
Imagine not everyone is born to be a president. Not everyone is
Mm-hmm.
born to be a senator. Not everyone is
Mm-hmm.
born to be a representative. Not
Most
everyone is
definitely.
born to be a town chief. But some
Mm-hmm.
people want to be everything. Some people want to be everything. You know,
Commander Chief.
yeah. So you got to realize, and the people that want to be everything, sometimes you find out they're going nowhere. You
Oh
know, it
yeah.
becomes a vicious circle. So
Mm-hmm.
sometimes find that thing that God has given you, placed within you, and you be the best at it. When you get that thing, you find that thing, you'll be the best. Nobody else can compete with you in that direction, in that area, in
Honestly.
that you that you have found. Because what
Mm-hmm.
you're doing it. Another thing, let me tell you, let me give our viewer, our listening audience a quick something before I take up for the night. Is one of the ways that you find out some of the talents that God has given you is you ask yourself, among all the things that you do, what is it that you like to do the best, that you will do it and you will never get tired? Whether they pay you money
Mm-hmm.
or no money, you enjoy doing it.
Sure.
You enjoy doing. Once you find that thing, money or no money, you enjoy doing it. That is your gifting.
Then you will grow into it.
Because once you are doing that, whether they pay you, they don't pay you, you enjoy doing it, you're going to grow so much into it, and that thing will turn into money.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happens. So find your, and that's why here in the US, here in America, when you have a child, these white people, you know, our people here in the Western world, they have so many toys they can give their children. You
Okay.
know, they take airplane, they take car, they take this and that. So many toys in the home, they drop them and their children are playing. So while the children are playing, they're observing the children. Among all those toys they play, maybe 10, every time they see their child going towards that one toy, playing with it. Every time they're going towards that one toy, playing with it. As a parent, then you realize your child has more interest in that toy than all the other toys. So it's gonna, that gives you a clue. I
Mm-hmm.
push your child in that direction. Push your child in that direction. That's the direction they want to go. Because at that point, they don't even know what they call choice. They don't
Mm-hmm.
know choices. They just want to play and they see this thing they love. Every time they see it, they go towards it. They play with it. They play with it. I have a son here. My last son, he plays soccer, football. All
Mm-hmm.
about that football. I'm all the chance I've been giving him that football he loves. So I'm finding
Okay.
every avenue to push him into football. I keep telling you, I said one day, even though you were born in America, you're gonna go play for Liberia.
Obviously.
Yeah, that's how we'll do.
Mm.
But folks,
Mm.
our time is up. Michael, thank you for coming up. We look forward for more engagement like this. And to
Mm-hmm.
all the listening audience, the team for Eagle 88, Eagle FM 88.7. All of it, is it 88 or 89?
88, 88.7.
Okay. I just tested. I thought you sleeping. I tested you.
No, I'm awake.
Okay.
Strong, very energetic. Behind
So
the microphone.
on behalf of Talk TV Media Network, we applaud you guys for joining us tonight, being able to relay us. I hope you
Thank
join
you.
us on our Saturday program as well, where we
Obviously, we
bring
do that.
Easy Talk for 2 hours from
Mm-hmm.
10 p.m. to 12 a.m. every Saturday. Those of
Mm-hmm.
you who join us online tonight through via Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, different medium, thank you for joining us as well. A special shout out to all of you who celebrated your birthdays this month of August. God has brought all of us into this month, and the same God that
Mm-hmm.
brought us will be the same God that will take us into the next month. June, July,
Amen.
August. Next month, September will be my birth month, so that one you all owe me a lot. Everybody, all the gifts that will not be. And September, by the way, September is the best month of the year. You know, let me just tell y'all now.
Mm. And I would
Yeah,
say December is the best. I would also say December is the best.
no, September. Go do your research. September is the best month of the year, my man. That the year, that the month the CEO was born in. That the best month of the year. Yes.
I can see you. Thank you.
So we're gonna leave you guys, folks. Those of you who went to
Yeah.
church today, thanks for going to church. As you begin a new week, I pray that you are upbeat, you go with high hopes, you thrive, you do everything that God has placed before you, that whatever God placed before you, you'll be able to accomplish it or see it. And that whatever the enemy has planned, those plans will fail, and that you will be a success this week. This week, as I let go of you. Falanyuma from Sodu, welcome joining us all the way from Canada. Tengbe King from Oklahoma, thanks for joining us. Findabundo, thank you for joining us. Let me see all those. Thomas Bombe, all of you guys that join us tonight online. Thank you for following us. We look forward to seeing you next week. And then, of course, enjoy this last song. From Zero to Hero. Miracle Keto.
From zero to hero. I'm going Jehovah, 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 Hey, you took my position from zero to hero. You took my position, zero to hero. Jehovah, I want to give you salute for everything you done in my life. I may not be qualified, but Jehovah, you qualify me. You take me from the back, you prepare for me, and make me where I am today. My life was full of mistakes, but now you came down to my level. You gather all my broken pieces, my disgrace, my frustrations. You gather my reproach, you gather my brothers, you gather my setback, you gather them back together. So you took my position, Yeah. You changed my story. Zero. Mighty man of God. Hero.
Okay.
Oh my God. I left my hand, I gave the salute. Hey.
Well, folks, that's it. And many thanks for appreciating to network for
came down to my level.
show this.
When I thought I was messing in the ground,
And this I want to go home and be back here next Saturday for the
you came down and kept me raising to live.